back to the Morning Brew. It's Friday. It's Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching us today. On Fridays, if we can, we like to have a little live music. And Howie today is no exception.
Sounds like great music too. It's been sounding great all morning.
Been hearing a lot about these guys, and let me introduce them to you now. First of all, as you look at the screen on your left is Alex McMahon, who's a guitarist, singer, songwriter with the band Wildewood, who's sitting in with us today. Alex, good to have you.
Thank you so much.
And the star of our show today is Boris McCutcheon, who is a singer and songwriter. And Boris, I understand you're kind of out with your 7th album. Is that right?
Yeah, we have a new album out called Might Crash.
Wow.
It's called Might Crash with an exclamation point. And,
give us a bit of your background. You're originally from Massachusetts.
Yeah, I drove through when I was 20 years old and never returned.
So now you're living in the mountains and writing music and.
Well, I live in Albuquerque now, but I still have a place in the mountains.
Good for you.
Yeah, I moved back down here for a little while.
And your band is called the Salt Licks.
Yes, Boris, McCutcheon, and the Salt Licks. Susan Holmes, Paul Gretzinger, Brett Davis, who I've been playing with for 18 years, and genius Kevin Zornig from Las Vegas, New Mexico, on keys. And yeah, we've been doing the circuit here and playing in Europe for many, many years.
Wow.
Playing in Europe.
Wow.
Yeah, we've done
Europe.
We've done over 11 tours over there. I think 11 or 12 tours, and
that's great.
Belgium and Germany and Holland.
And I appreciate you guys being here, and you've been playing a little bit throughout the show. Your sound is very American, so the Europeans really eat it up, don't they?
Yeah, I think it's kind of an exotic thing for them to have some desert rats over there. And
it definitely fits New Mexico too. It really sounds good. It's just. And
Alex's band is really exceptional. One of the best new bands I've heard in years and years, and I really adore them. So we're gonna be playing a show together Saturday night at the Rio Grande Theater in Las Cruces with the Handsome Family. And Wildewood and Boris and the Salt Licks.
What a show!
Nice.
And
Handsome Family's here now.
You've been on with Wildewood with us before.
Yeah, we were on earlier in the summer, I think.
Yeah,
this is a lot of
great
fun.
stuff. What I like about our music community is a lot of collaboration, like you're doing for us today, and that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's good to collaborate for sure, to forge some kind of community.
So tell us how you spend your time, Boris? You fancy yourself as a songwriter, or are you a performer, or are you both? What do you do?
I'm a singer-songwriter. That's what I've been doing. I've done a lot of farming and arborist work, fruit tree pruning and stuff like that. I mean, I went to school for that, but when I turned 30, I kind of went ballistic with the music.
Yeah.
And that's been my primary thing since I turned 30. So it's been.
Well, it's just
I'm 44 now. So.
Oh, how about that?
So,
well, I'm anxious to hear some of your work here. So.
Yeah, I'd love to play.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
What are you gonna play for us?
We're gonna play the title track of the new album. It's a song called "Might Crash."
Okay.
So, it goes. How do you know when you might crash? Do you get that look in your eye? Do you start getting ugly with your kids? Do you start hating your life when you might crash? You might crash, might crash. Is this what you ask when you might crash? Does the TV stay on all day? Do you park yourself on God's channel? Wonder what would happen if you pray? When you might crash. When you might crash, might crash. Is this what you ask when you might crash? start siphoning gas? You can't find work and you feel like a jerk. Do you burn down the crystal meth lab when you might crash? When you cross that line, when you cross that line at last, how do you know when you might crash? Is the dog eating diapers on the dial-on? Do your lips not reach her before she leaves? Is she wondering where the fun has gone? When you might crash, when you might crash, might crash. Is this what you ask when you might crash? Is it in the food that you eat? Do you start to acquire a lot of guns? Do you start losing your teeth when you might crash? When you cross that line, when you cross that line at last. How do you know when you might crash? You can't taste your joy through the pain. When your life is like a runaway train and it's just another egg sucking Tea Party day. When you might crash, might crash. Is this what you ask when you might crash? 4 times. You might crash. You might crash. Why trash?
Nice, nice. Guys, you're going to play in Las Cruces.
Las Cruces, the Rio Grande Theater, Saturday night, 7:30. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be fun.
Awesome lineup.
Yeah, the Hanson family's the headliner, and we are also playing.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, where can we see both Wildewood and Boris McCutcheon and the Salt Licks around town here? Do you perform regularly anywhere, or?
We perform up in Santa Fe and Taos mostly.
Do you?
We have a few gigs down here, Scalo, Il Vicino Canteen. Nice. That's pretty much where I play. What about you?
Yeah, Wildewood seems to frequent Il Vicino and Scalo quite a bit.
Good.
We do Low Spirits fairly often.
Yeah, Low Spirits. Yeah.
I love the guitar work, you guys. You're both really good guitarists.
Yeah.
Would
Thank
you
you so
say?
much.
Yeah, you meld so well together. You really.
Well, I'm delighted you're here. You got another one for us? We play a little of it out to our break. Again, I want to thank Boris McCutcheon and Alex McMahon for being with us today here on the Morning Brew.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Let's hear another one.
Let me see what we're gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a song called "Volcanic Wind." I wrote up here at the Petroglyphs Monument a few years ago. I saw a crazy lady on the side of the road feeding the coyotes apple. But you can't scoff an act, a selfless act of kindness, kindness, kindness. Oh, my sugar, spring has come to early. Let us pray for rain, let us pray for rain. Again and again, let me whisper in your sunburned ear. In the volcanic wind, in the volcanic wind. I pity this poor place, I pity this poor place. All these creatures have God on their face. I saw the universe in a jackrabbit's eye. I pity this poor place, pal of mine, pal of mine. Oh, my sugar is an uninvited guest, and the bear on the mountain is mad as heck. But just a wink link, and this abomination